This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, and 2-yard loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Come to the line for 3rd and very long here on the opening drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pulls it in. It's Flanagan. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Wasn't that
excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, this is a great gain, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Flanagan. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it go on the move. Catch is made down the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run here, lets it go. He can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the wideout goes in motion. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Finds room at the 30. We finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. QB keeper all the way. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. High-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
And the Vols come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but it's worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Well, they had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This won't be easy. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
The shotgun handoff here. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they end answer with their first score of this title game. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Alabama offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. That's a design quarterback keeper. First down and more. He's still running. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Back's got it again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. whistle for the first down. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. They got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. He pulls in the catch. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. The Vols have first and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to the sideline. Steps out after a short gain.
Really good job here by the offensive line. The windows get very tight for the quarterback. They do a nice job of giving him time to work through his progressions. I know he wants to get this ball into the end zone. After all, this is the national championship.
Offense facing second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. He keeps it on the design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Vols.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. We're talking about seizing some momentum.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Toss play to the running back going left.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll feed the back again. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanted to make an adjustment for this critical down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. The DB's backing off from the line now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep throw across his body to the left. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. And the Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Lets it go quickly. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. And the Vols pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain. And look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Tennessee. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. With some pre-snap motion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's LaBelle. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. 1st down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only do you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama, to put them on top now. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Can he get there on the ground? And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. One of those critical third down plays coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Vols pick up enough yardage for a first down. The back's got it. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And they will score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Linebacker is making some adjustments now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And in first down, right back to the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball's looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. That wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Pitches to the back. Runs through the defender. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat run. Just a short gain on the play. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll change the pre-snap look now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense in a split backfield now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's a 1st and 10 play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Heaves it deep down the middle. And it's caught inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Back to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. It looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a 3rd stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to 4th and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Tight end makes the grab. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on 4th down. They will take over, protecting this lead.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Grinding away on the ground.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tennessee. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. He's got it in the open.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's LaBelle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch man along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Pounding away with the run game. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and